What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Today I'm changing it up a little bit with this Walmart video. Favorites videos are so popular right now, so I thought I would share some of my Walmart favorites. And I've got a little bit of everything in here, from fashion picks, accessories, a lot of home decor, some great gift ideas, and even a little beauty. So thanks to Walmart for sponsoring this video, and now let's get into it. Although not technically a favorite because it's new, I am wearing this Sofia Vergara crochet top that I'm going to be featuring in an upcoming video. Walmart has so many new styles for summer, and I can't wait to show y'all, so stay tuned for that. And speaking of summer, first up are these beach totes. I do have 3 of them here. So I have this black beach one. I have one that says sea, sun, and salt. And then a color block one here. These are under $20. They are 100% paper straw. Each of them do have snap closure as well as a really nice braided handle. Inside you will find a zipper compartment along with 2 other interior pouches. Those would be great for phones, sunglasses, or small accessories. This is the perfect tote for the beach, a day out, or really any kind of outing. And yes, I did order 3 styles so I could share them with y'all. I loved them so much. Some of these are in store, some of them are pickup only or online. And as a matter of fact, for a little pre-summer kickoff, let's give these away. All you have to do to enter is make sure you're subscribed to me and comment below, "I want that bag," and I will give away all 3 of these along with a $100 gift card. I'm only gonna run this for 48 hours though, so you gotta be quick. Someone from my team will randomly pick the winners and we will pin them in the comment. Up next, this short sleeve tunic from Time and True. Now, I've showed this a few times in black. I actually wore it in one of my last Walmart videos. It's under $10 and it comes in several solids in print, including this pink tie-dye. I would get any color though. I just wish that they had it in white because this would be the perfect white v-neck. It is a cotton and modal blend with 3% spandex, and I'm wearing a medium. It does fit true to size, and it's just a fantastic basic that everyone needs, and it has nice arm coverage if that's important for you. It hits just above the elbow. It also has a high-low for a little extra bum coverage. This is the perfect tee to throw on this summer with shorts that you can wear all season long. Okay, next I have this Krups coffee and spice grinder. The Krups brand is the #1 brand for coffee bean grinders. This is such an awesome gift too for the coffee lover in your life. Whether for a wedding gift, a Mother's Day gift, shower gift, you name it. And the best part is it's under 16 bucks. I love that you can get such a high quality brand at a low price. A lot of people also grind their almonds, flax seeds, spices too. I'm a coffee girl, so I just use mine for that, but I love this and I cannot recommend it enough. All right, from Better Homes and Gardens, I have this stone black and white mini planter. I have been going in hard on succulents as of late. Some are real, some are faux. This one is faux, and it does have 4 small succulents with different hues of green. And for fake succulents, I actually think these don't look bad. They are glued in place also with some rocks at the base, but I just love the squatty stone planter, and it does have different stripes that have a lot of imperfections that make it look a lot more like real stoneware. And I think this could go with any aesthetic, whether it's casual, contemporary, farmhouse, boho. It actually would match perfectly with the whole vibe I have going on behind me. I absolutely love this, and again, a great little gift. This is a basic that everyone absolutely needs. These summer shorts are from Time and True, and they are under $14, y'all. I am wearing both of them in a size medium. Now there's a lot to choose from. It comes in 9 colors total. I do have it in the khaki here as well as the black. It is a cotton poly rayon blend, and Walmart comes out with a similar version to this every year, and I always pick it up. It has a really relaxed fit. It's a pull-on style with an elastic waistband as well as a little drawstring here. You do have 2 front pockets as well as 2 patch pockets in the back. It has this nice cuffed leg detail and a faux fly stitching. I also went ahead and ordered this in camo, but I would get these in every single color. This is gonna be your workhorse, do anything in them shorts this summer. Okay, this doormat is the doormat of my dreams. It is only $11 and some change, and it gets 96 recommendation on Walmart's website. It is a heavy duty doormat with an extreme weighted fabrication. I can speak to that as I am holding it up here. Now, they're describing this as navy, but I definitely would say this is more of a navy black. It is an 18 by 30, which also, as you guys can see, is quite large. Now they have a few other styles that I will also link below. You can't go wrong with any of them. This really is the item you didn't know you needed until you get it in. This is awesome for your high traffic areas, and surprisingly, I've stepped on it a few times barefoot and it was fine. This is also an awesome gift for a new homeowner, newlywed couples, first apartments, etc. I am definitely going to order a couple of extras and keep them in my gift stash. I'd be thrilled if someone brought this over to my new crib. So when I ordered this, I was imagining something a little bit smaller, so I was thrilled with the size of this. Also, I want to point out the online photos made this seem a little bit more like a shiny ceramic instead of the honed look, which I think makes it look much more expensive. Now, of course, you can use it as a vase, but I think this really looks fantastic as just a standalone piece. And the best part is it's under $10. I really can't believe that for this kind of quality. I've seen vases this size in the $50 to $100 from high-end retailers, so I really feel like I got a deal on this one from Walmart. I also like that this is gonna match any decor. Also, you can fill it with some flowers and give it to mom. She will love this. Okay, this is actually a 2-pack of chunky hoops from Scoop. I am wearing the other one right now, although you can't see it under my curtain of hair I have here. I get a lot of requests about jewelry from Walmart, and these are the earrings that I've been wearing the most. Both of these sets are really lightweight, which is crucial for me. I do not want heavy earrings dragging my ear down. Also, my ears are pretty sensitive and I haven't had any trouble with these. Now, everyone, it seems like, has a little version of these huggy hoops. They are very on trend right now, so I think I got a pretty good deal for 2 pairs for $24. So these are a repurchase for me. Flour sack towels are nothing new. They're actually quite old, but I do buy new ones every year or so. Some people will also call these a tea towel, and you will see them all DIY up with a ruffle, painting, words, etc. all over Etsy. Now, several years ago, I started picking them up from Walmart. These at Williams-Sonoma for a 4-pack are about $20. So yeah, that would be $5 a piece. These instead are $7.88 for 10. And to answer questions that I know I will get, these are 100% cotton. They get shrivelly, they get wrinkled, that's just how these are. Now, they are dye-free, absorbent, and they dry fast. You can use these all over your home. I normally keep a stack for cleaning and then a stack for food purposes. Now, in the kitchen, people can use these for so many different things: to cover food, to keep food warm, line a bread basket, use a bib for a crawfish boil. You can even clean greens and lettuce and place them in a tea towel to dry. A lot of people clean with them because they don't leave behind lint. These are also great for polishing your silver. These really are the jack of all trades in the towel world. This would also make a great housewarming gift. I would take off the wrapper though, because honestly it's not very cute. Instead, put a burlap bow from the dollar store on it and call it done. Okay, if you're a duster cardigan person and you know who you are, this is a fantastic one for summer. It comes in a dusty blue also, as well as a black. Now, my mom, I already know, will buy all of these. That woman has never met a duster that she didn't love. This one is made of rayon and it's perfect for summer because it is super lightweight. I actually have last year's version from Scoop as well, and the main difference is on this open front here, there's no buttons. I actually think I prefer this year's just because I can wear it and it will match anything. It does also have tonal vertical stripes, which is very flattering, along with 2 front pockets. And before I discovered this one, I had one that looked identical, and I mean identical, from White House Black Market for years, and I wore that bad boy into the ground. It had holes and runs all in it, and I would still go back after it. It is really true that we like what we like. So I'm not quite sure what everyone's obsession is with insulated cups, but we have all joined in. Every kind of crazy price point, style, hot drinks, cold drinks, eco-friendly, all the things. But honestly, I have a tendency to not take very good care of these. I will lose the lid, or I will leave them places, maybe throw them in the dishwasher even when it says not to. So for that reason, I really don't like to spend too much on these. I have discovered this brand as well as a few others for a great price that I've been using personally. I've also been gifting these. This brand does come in a wide variety of colors. Now, I really like to use the one with the straws as my water bottle. It is 24 ounces and will keep your stuff cold in there for a full day. I've also thrown this one in the top rack of the dishwasher and it washes well. I also like this one because it has no handle for my car and it fits in the holder perfectly. It has a really nice tight lid, and I like that if you take the straw out, it will close the opening automatically. Also, there's no condensation of any kind on any of the different styles. The other two here, I tend to put hot drinks or coffee in, but with summer coming, I'm sure I will swap that out for my favorite iced coffee instead. Now, this one is 20 ounces with the handle here, and I love this one because sometimes I'm not quite sure that I have the lid on good enough. I have trust issues. use. I have spilt my coffee all over me. This one though actually has a screw top, which I majorly prefer. That way you know this bad boy is on. It's under $12, which is a great price point because I'm not gonna sweat it if I accidentally leave it somewhere. And I do really like the spout on this one here. It's under $10, and to get it to seal, you have to push it all the way down. I quite like all of them, but honestly, since we're about to head into summer, I'm sure I'm gonna grab these two with the straws here the most. Okay, y'all, how pretty is this? This is actually an oil diffuser, but I'm 99% sure that I will probably not use it like that. I just loved it when I saw this dainty flower detail. I thought Mother's Day or something girly, and actually reminded me so much of this one that I bought at a high-end design shop. This Walmart one is definitely a nod to that style for a fraction of the cost. It's under 10 bucks. Now, yes, you can definitely use it as a diffuser. If you have an essential oil lover or someone who is into aromatherapy in your life, this would be great. It does have the wicking, so you can place the oil on the bottom of the container, just enough for the wick to touch the liquid, and it will permeate and diffuse the oil throughout a room. I've used different diffusers before, and just make sure before you change out any scents to open the cap and let it air dry for a few days before you put a different fragrance in there. But I think this one is awesome just as it is, as a little decor piece. On that note though, it comes in some ugly packaging, so if you're gonna give this as a gift, I would take it out of the plastic beforehand and maybe instead put a pretty bow on it. Okay, clearly a big fan of the scoop sneakers. These sneakers, people have been buying them out. Walmart does restock them, which I think the majority of the sizes in these are available right now, but for sure follow me over on Instagram because I post restock alerts from Walmart daily. Now, I love these styles, as you can see. All of them have this distressed outsole. It's supposed to look like that it's a part of the design, and you are definitely getting the designer look for less. There are much higher end versions of this, from $400 to $500, and each of these do have at least a little smidge of animal print, whether it's the leopard or the snakeskin. This one has the leopard panel, and I just love these. If you're needing a new sneaker, this could definitely be it. They are comfortable, worn in looking, which is the move right now, and they are light enough that you don't feel like you have something heavy on your foot. Okay, this orb here is on special right now at Walmart for under $8. It gets great reviews online, and it's a 5x5x6. It's a great way to add a geometric element to your home decor. This is 100% iron. This is not plastic, and this one does have a gold finish if that's what you're going for. I already had one that's more circular and white, so I was looking for something completely different. Now, this is great as a standalone item or together on top of a book. You could also place this next to a larger decor item, and for about $7, you can get a little update with this geometric trendy look. We've been seeing geometric in our fashion and now in home decor. Everyone needs some kind of orb in your decor. So my next item actually went in a Walmart beauty video a couple of months ago where I featured a ton of Allure beauty winners. It's probably my favorite video I've done to date, so if you haven't checked it out yet, I will link it below in the description box. And I've been wearing this non-stop since purchasing this a few months ago. It's just one of those products that you're gonna like to use. This product is for under eye puffiness, soothing tired eyes, and it's one of those products that feels like luxury when you put it on, like you're pampering yourself. It's a gel that's loaded with antioxidants and honey extract. So since it does have honey extract, there is a little bit of a smell from that, but there's not additional fragrance, and it's not overpowering at all. I can't smell it when it's on my face. If you like a little bit of a pamper, I would 100% try this. I like to apply this on my no makeup days or my lazy mornings when I can really let it soak in. And for as much as I've used this, I think it's really lasted. A little bit goes a long way. Next, one of my favorite items in my closet is the boyfriend blazer with scrunch sleeves. I have this in black as well as a creamy white, and I just recently purchased it in pink, so that I'll give you all a little sneak peek. But stay tuned to see more ways to style that in my next video. But by far, this is my favorite, most versatile blazer. It is a polyester spandex blend with a poly lining. Linings are unheard of when you start getting into cheaper blazers. It is an open front design that does have a shawl collar, and it's lined, like I said, with a relaxed fit. It does have 2 flat front pockets, and it does have a 3/4 length with scrunch sleeves. I love that I don't have to continue to scrunch up my sleeves. It stays there. You can wear this to the office, all the way to dressing it down with denim shorts. This truly is a blazer that can do it all. So I ordered these and wanted to try them out because I get asked a lot about luxury looks for less, and the quality on both of these pieces are amazing. They do have this designer inspired pattern, and they come in a few others as well, so I'll link those below. This clutch is only 20 bucks. It does have a wristlet strap as well as zipper compartments, and it feels really nice. And the duffel is actually a piece of luggage. I just took it on a road trip. I stuffed it full, and it was absolutely perfect for the car. The more expensive versions of this are $850 for the clutch and $2,100 for the duffel here. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I went in pretty hard on all these marble bathroom accessories. Originally though, it was this tray that caught my eye. It's so heavy, I just loved the marble design, and it's only 10 bucks. I thought I could use this for anything in the bathroom, from holding guest towels to using it in my bedroom for jewelry or perfume bottles. It is a 9x5 with this lip on it, so I really liked the size of this because it doesn't take up too much real estate on my counter. Now, Pottery Barn has a whole series that looks quite a bit like this one, and for cost comparison, the tray, for example, is $40 and this one is only $10. This wastebasket in here is $20 and the Pottery Barn version is $70. Besides being heavy duty, the best part is the rubber bottom on this, so if you have delicate tile work or hardwood floor, this is not going to scratch up those surfaces, and as a matter of fact, the whole line has that same type of bottom. Next up, I have this toothbrush holder. These are actually made of a heavy duty resin, and I do mean heavy. Now, I'm not going to use this for a toothbrush holder though. I think instead I'm going to use it for some of my more daintier makeup brushes. Sometimes those smaller brushes can get lost in larger openings, so I really feel like this one's going to be perfect. And the soap dispenser is under $13. It does have that same faux marble look. This is perfect obviously for soap or lotion. It does have a silver accent pump that looks and feels substantial, and again, the Pottery Barn version of this is 30 bucks. I would not, however, throw any of these in the dishwasher or anything like that. The instructions do say to wash these with a damp rag. And these bracelets here have also been a favorite of mine. It does come in a 2-pack for 17 bucks. The chain link, large oval link, thick chains are all pretty trendy right now, so I really like that these come in a 2-pack, that way you can layer them up. Now, the photo online does show the gold a little brighter than it actually is. I prefer the way that it looks in person. Now, I have no idea the longevity about the color, but they look great for right now. Okay, I was so excited about the shoe storage. It's definitely a step up with the clear lid. The Container Store sells a version of this for about $2.50 each. These come in a 20-pack for about $27, which makes them less than $1.50 each. But you don't have to just organize shoes. You can organize a ton of different stuff, from under the counter in your bathroom to little pieces in the garage, organizing your linen closet, kids' toys like Legos, all the things. Just add a few labels to these and you'll feel like you have your life together. And speaking of shoes, these are my time and true Gladiator sandals that have been everyone's favorite. They do come in this clear, which I think is pickup only, as well as a black and white. Best part is they are only $13. These are gonna be your grab them, throw them in your beach bag. It's okay if they only last one season kind of sandal. I wear these in the scoop version nonstop. Now, they aren't waterproof, but they don't have a cloth or a textured footbed. They do have a rubber bottom, so I feel like these are fairly indestructible. And jewelry, studs, straps, those are all trending styles this season in shoe wear. So these are hitting all the spots. You're gonna be seeing versions of this everywhere. And to my favorite jeans right now, it is a crop style and light denim from Scoop. They are a cotton poly rayon with just a smidge of spandex. They're very comfortable to wear, and it's the perfect light wash for summer. I did size up so I'd have plenty of room in them. Now, it does have a raw edge, but there is a seam, so it's not one of those pants that's gonna fray all the way up. It does have a regular zip fly with a button closure. I have last year's version of this and I wore it with sandals, heels, wedges. It goes with everything. It's easy to dress up or dress down. It does have plenty of give, and I love the slight flare at the bottom. I think it's a ultra flattering style. So I've been looking for a wooden tray for the counter and I think I found it. This one is oversized. It's a 20 by 13 and it does have these gold, almost brassy handles on either side. Now, this is made of wood. It's not veneer. You can see the striations in the wood, which I really like. It almost looks like a teak wood, and it is water resistant, although I would not put it in the dishwasher. But for $20, this is a fantastic purchase. It looks very substantial, and the hardware elevates it for sure and makes it look much more expensive than the $20 price tag. Okay, these pillows, y'all. I've been going down the pillow rabbit hole, and they can be outrageously expensive. Now, I love to get new pillows at the beginning of a season, but now I gotta be a little more careful since I have dogs. I just don't want to spend too much on something that can get torn up. But both of these are under $20. I did want a few varieties in neutral colors. This first one here has been going in and out of stock, so be sure to follow me on Instagram, like I said, for those restocks on all items. This one is a cotton looped yarn, so the fuzzy texture on it is supposed to be there. Again, another really substantial piece. This does not look like a cheap pillow. And this one is a crisscross pattern for 16 bucks. It does come in several solids. It does have tassels on it and is 100% cotton. I am picking up some boho and maybe even some modern farmhouse vibes with this one, but I really love to mix up textures when it comes to my pillows, so these are great for me. And y'all, I don't make the rules. We are seeing the crisscross everywhere, from our shoes to accessories and also in decor, so this is a great way for your home to wear the trend without jumping out too far. These are both decorative pillows, so you're going to want to hand spot clean only. Okay, y'all, this drawstring backpack though, it does come in 4 colors, including this natural. This is definitely something that I would expect to see at Anthropologie or Urban Outfitters, and not for under 20 bucks at Walmart. If you have one item to be on trend this season, choose something with crochet, a bag, top, jewelry, anything. And Walmart has a ton of options right now. I mean, can you guys tell with my Walmart top on? So I will link a bunch of my other crochet picks below as well. All right, with summer coming, if you're looking for a hydrating, replenishing lotion, this is it. It does come in this large 16 ounces. There is a pump on this as well. And this little drugstore lotion here has won awards. Sheer really is the perfect word to describe this. It also has hyaluronic acid in it. I don't find this formula to be greasy. I can put it on and immediately get dressed without that wet feeling. And for a price of under $13, I do not mind lathering it up. Do y'all do that where you spend so much on a product that you just barely apply it because you don't want to use it all up? Well, I do not have to worry about that with this. So next up, I was looking for a runner and I thought I would check out Walmart. I think everyone is trying to freshen up our homes. We've all been at home for quite some time, and I've just personally been in a mood to liven things up. This runner was less than $45 by the My Texas House brand. It's in this natural almost white, and it kind of looks like your favorite sweater. So far, I haven't had an issue with shedding or fraying like a lot of inexpensive rugs. It is stain resistant, although I don't have this color in a high traffic area. It does have a really low pile though, which makes it great for high traffic spaces though. And I just love the tone on tone pattern in this. It also comes in a really pretty neutral gray. And this bad boy gets 4.9 out of 5 stars online. Now, sometimes I don't think to look online at Walmart for larger or bigger ticket items. Even though I shop at Walmart a lot, sometimes it just doesn't even occur to me to look for those types of purchases. But for example, I recently purchased an outdoor steel patio table because I already had the chairs, and it's really hard to buy just a table. It was delivered right to my door. It was easy to put together. I'm pretty thrilled with it. And I got a great deal on a high-end inspired headboard recently. I'd been looking for a tuft headboard with kind of a weathered look, and this one from Walmart was awesome. And I also bought a round coffee table that I wanted to try out something circular. It's not real marble or anything, but I quite love it. I think it gives a very expensive look, and it came in around 100 bucks. All right, when I showed my trash can in a recent video, I was not expecting for it to be a top seller, but y'all have loved it, so I had to shout it out as one of my favorites. I do use it every single day, so it's definitely a favorite. I just couldn't get over the infrared no-touch can that has an automatic lid closing for only $39.99 at Walmart. Similar high-end ones cost $200. They also have this in an all black, I believe. All right, my tried and true Birkenstock dupes. I have talked about these a gajillion times on my channel. They are less than $14. They do come in this leopard print as well as an ivory color. If you're into loungewear still, you need to pick these up. Not only are they very cozy, but the hard bottom on these makes them really practical if you need to go outside or run a quick errand. And lastly is this basket from Better Homes and Gardens. I did pick this up because it's perfect to go on the back of the tank in the bathroom. So many of us have small spaces and we need all the room we can get. This is a natural fiber basket for less than $13, and although it is really perfect for the bathroom, since it does have these nice compartments, I can definitely see this being used in other parts of the house for sure. All right, y'all, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to enter my giveaway if you want one of the tote bags and $100 gift card. Remember to leave me a comment below, hit that subscribe button, and 3 winners will be picked in 48 hours. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and thank you Walmart for sponsoring this video. I will see y'all in the next one.